Boker Tov, everyone. Shalom. Rabbi Eric Solomon, some Morning Torah here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm actually offering this in my special clothing here, my Beth Meyer shirt. I'm very proud, and my Raleigh baseball hat. If you're interested in that, check out the Major League Baseball attempt to bring baseball to Raleigh. Very psyched about that. But I'm wearing some work clothes because I just got back from a clergy work day, interfaith clergy work day with the Habitat for Humanity Interfaith Build, which we're doing once again. We've done it for many years. And you can sign up for a Sunday work day this Sunday. So if those are able, check it out on our website. So I'm wearing it just after because I was so inspired. This week's Torah portion is called Shmini, and it deals a lot with kashrut, actually. But a portion of it recalls back on the death of Nadav and Avihu, these two sons of Aaron, who mistakenly, tragically, offer alien fire inappropriately, and the fire comes down from God and burns them, and they are killed immediately. And it says here Aaron was silent, which is itself profound. And it basically, kind of moves on with the parsha, with Moshe telling Aaron more instructions afterwards, with not a lot of feeling in it. So there's a lot to take out of that story, but one thing I want to specifically focus on right here is about being close to death. I feel like you could say there are two types of people in this world. It's more than this. It's a spectrum. But if I want to make a binary, is that there are people that feel either ignore or feel very far from their own death or death in general, mortality. And there are those who are very close to it, who feel it closely, who have been near it, who have felt it in their own selves or in people they love or in this world or in war or whatever. For those that live in the imaginary world, that it's, death is very far away, which of course is a reasonable thing. There's a famous book or psychology called The Denial of Death, where to function normally, we have to let death stay a little bit off. If you live with it too much, you become so anxious you can't function. But the difference is those of us who have had the privilege to be aware of our own mortality or around us, just like in this parsha, it frames how you see the world. And it frames how you see things. One of the challenging things about Israel that I think a lot of people who have never been to Israel or don't understand Israel is that so many Israelis have been, sadly, including October 7th, but beyond it, close to death around them. And this affects and impacts the way you look at the world. So what I look here, this Shabbat, into Shabbat, because that's the time when you want to focus on joy and good things, obviously. But this very painful time with Yom HaShoah, soon will be, Memorial Day and then Independence Day. But this period of time is that death can feel close. And the truth is that's not a bad thing. The Torah has death around it or dying as an opportunity for reflection and reassessment, like a reset of are we living our life appropriately, knowing that death is there. It's there. We are limited. Shabbat's also a chance to think about, am I living my life in the way that if this was nearing my end, am I consistent with that? That's a question that we should be asking on Shabbat, or as we enter Shabbat. Shalom, please, God, a Shabbat of peace. Shabbat Shalom.